Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all my classmates. So today I am Nurul Aiman binti Muhammad Jafri, and I and my group are going to present about the concept of diploma disease and its effect on the development. Okay, so Diploma Disease is actually a controversial book written in 1976 by Ronald Doe. So before I go further into the topic, first we need to know why Ronald Doe wrote this book and why he was being very, very critical on the issues. So actually, examination in Europe began in 1970s. In the beginning, exam was implemented to cater the needs for for greater expertise in government and professions. But then examination took on the life of their own. They got out of control. They began as just a test for the competence, and then they develop into tickets for admission to the job market. So Ronald Doe described these changes as a toxic to the education. First, people are going into school, college, and university to get access card to the more prestigious profession. Secondly, through professions and vocation, they found that they can improve their status by holding on the diploma. And third, even employers, when they want to hire people to work with them, they found out that they could save themselves time and trouble by using school and university examinations as filters to select the candidates for their jobs. So everybody was obsessed of getting diploma as it might change their status. So that is why Ronald Doe stated here, uh, as I've written on the slide, schools used to be for educating people, for developing minds and characters. Today, as job depends more and more on certificates, degrees and diploma, aims and motives are changing. So schooling has become more and more a ritualized process of qualification earning. So although this word was uttered by Ronald Doe in 1976, but this word but his word and concern are still relevant until today. We can see pretty much everybody are aiming to achieve diploma, degree, and other qualification for some requirement benefits. Okay. So let us look at the basic concept of diploma disease. The first one is credential and educational inflation, and then will discuss about the education is becoming a ritualistic process, and also the delusion of education. Okay, the first concept is the credential and education inflation. Do argue that education has become a business. Today, education has become an important part of everybody's life. it, it is a must in today's environment. Many consider university education as an investment, not a leisurely pursuit. In fact, many suffered substantial debts to obtain a university degree. In Malaysia, we have too many university producing too many graduates. Okay, not only that, the Malaysian economy has not been able to transform fast enough to absorb the graduates each year. So leaving overqualified graduates become unemployed. So we can also see that there are many courses in university for the students to enroll. Some of the courses that focuses on to an enhancement of knowledge but are not tailor made for the learners to get jobs. So example, we have sociology, philosophy, humanities courses, and also social sciences courses. So these courses are not very popular in university because students felt that if they took these courses, it will not lead them of getting jobs. So this is what diploma disease is about. Students are more focused on what they get rather than the knowledge that they get from the courses. And because of the booming number of universities and graduates, it leads to the massive number of overqualified graduates that are unemployed. Okay, so the next concept is education has become a ritualistic process. So Ronaldo argued that not all schooling is education. Okay, schooling and education, these two words might look like it is synonymous, but in real life, these words really carries different meaning. Schools is thought as something that is indispensable. We have raised generations of people to believe that without schools and conventional education, society will collapse. Okay, so in today's society, too much time is spent fussing over grades, standardized test scores that count. Standard test scores, that countless opportunities are missed in everyday life. High school students focus too much on grades, tests, quizzes, report cards, college degrees. In fact, we can see that students, they compete among each other to get best grades for uh, and the highest CGPA. The over obsessiveness towards the grades makes the student do whatever it takes for them to pass, including cheating, and some of them plagiarize. Right. So education, on the other hand, as I've quoted from Albert Einstein, I quoted from Albert Einstein here. He stated that education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. So education, in short, is to create creative and compassionate students who will help develop and sustain the society. So education is supposed to make learners gain values, skills, knowledge for them to face outside world. But the students are too focused on getting the certificate, making them ignore all the process and only focus on the result. I'm not saying that schools is bad and that there's nothing to gain from it. It is crucial that you understand your motives and get your goals straight to get the most out of education. If you go through school blindly, just to try and follow the path that has been defined for you, you won't get as much out of the schooling. Education can definitely happen at school. Many valuable lessons are taught at school, like how to read, write, speak, communicate. Skills like that are vital for whatever path you take in life. Okay, and the last one is Ronaldo also mentioned about the academic promises and its delusion. Now everybody knows that a good paper qualification opens door to a better job and higher pay. However, the obsessiveness of getting qualification leads to forgery of diploma and qualification. So what's happening nowadays is there is a syndicate that are selling fake certificates from foreign countries. In Malaysia, as reported by an English daily newspaper, around the year of 2016, if I'm not mistaken, there is a syndicate that charged 6,500 for bachelor's degree, 8,500 for masters, and 10,500 for doctoral courses in various disciplines from foreign universities that were found to be non-existent. So then these so-called degree holders will then apply for job and ask for promotion using the board's qualification and join the professionals in becoming managers, engineers, bankers, lecturers, doctors, and even politicians. So this shows that diploma disease is brings a lot of negative element when people are focusing too much on the qualification, on the certificate, on getting the paper, the academic paper, to enhance their status. Okay, so that is from me. I would like to pass my presentation to my next group mate. Okay, thank you very much.